Not so much. Well, just a quick review about the Philippines. We were occupied by Spaniards for 300 years. Now, surprisingly, we were actually, before the Spaniards came, we were under the Raj Empire. So our roots were actually Hindi. And most of our lawmakers at that time were called Raja or Raj. So that's a quick FYI for the Philippines. But just so you know, I didn't come from Manila. In case you have heard flooding situations in Manila, no, I didn't come from there. I came from down south. I came from Cebu City, not all the way to Mindanao, but it's halfway of that. It's a separate city, just like Bangalore. It's becoming an IT city of the country. Well, anyway, like what I said, it's my pleasure to be here. And I'm here to present to you, do our business partners really hear HR? What do you think? Or are we just, HR when Christmas party comes, sports fest and family outings? Well, let's see. So HR buzz today is more about, discussion on the senior population, the Gen X, and then shared services. We hear about diversity, enforcing diversity by 20%. At least we have 20% female workforce. Then the leadership development, globalization of HR, meaning we have what used to be a regional in Asian level is now becoming an international in that sense. And of course, the downturn and then aging population. Then we have the talent management. All of these are just one of the many HR buzzes that we hear today. Well, before that, how did we come from, or where did we come from today being the HR professional? Well, just a quick review. I'm sure all of you knows about this already. Most of you are HR directors and associate vice presidents, so I'm sure you know already what I'm talking about, but just a quick review on the HR history in terms of management. So we started off in the 18th century, the HR profession. We were called then welfare officers. We look into more about the uniform, the ID, who gets paid and who does not, something like that. If you could still remember, if you have seen Cinderella Man, Russell Crowe movie, Cinderella Man, where he was a boxer and he would just line up amongst other men, and then one of they're called supervisor will just handpick them who gets the job for the day. Well, this is HR at that time. So during World War, after World War, I mean, the focus now is more on the productivity, catching up with the loss of time, loss of production during the World War. And even at the time of World War II, especially, there was the highest rate of female employment, obviously because men were out there fighting. Now, let's move on to the 1945, 1979, the study in personal management. So this is the time when we look into the welfare employment management, integrated as personal management. Then here comes what we call the 201 file. We borrowed that from the military system of profiling, or coming up with a system of files for the rank and file employees.